Boy, what an amazing auction. The only thing I can think of doing at this point is saying thank you and let's have a glass of champagne to celebrate. Cheers. Put a little bit more in there. That's good stuff. All right, so whether you you win or you lost on the auction, I can't thank you enough. Every single bid counts. Will you shut up? Did you see that little? Oh, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I've taken care of Alexa. She won't bother us again. As I was saying, whether you won or lost, I'm so grateful for all your bids. It's been very gratifying to see how my auctions have got more and more popular every single time. I've been doing them for 5 years now. The first 3 I lost money every single time. I'm starting to make a little bit of money, not a fortune, but I'm doing okay. And it's all thanks to you guys. Keep bidding. And you keep bidding, I'll keep doing the videos. I'll keep finding the cool tricks. But I can't do anything without the people I buy from. And I wanted to list out some of the people who had the biggest influence on where I buy magic from, because these are the real stars. Alan Warner. Alan Warner was the very first craftsman I really was inspired by, and I've been friends with Alan and his wife Mignon for decades, but Alan's magic has always inspired me, and he really got me into this in the first place. The other person I want to mention is George Robinson at Viking Magic. George has always been there with great advice and instruction sheets when I need them, historical information, and he makes amazing, clever magic. So George has been very good. Joe and Mark Stevens at MartinsMagic.com. Again, Joe and Mark have been very instrumental in helping me grow my collection and find these really cool props. Recently, they've been adding more and more estate magic, and it's been amazing to find some cool items there. Another really good friend of mine is Paul Richards. Now, Paul's doesn't do so much collectible magic, but when it comes to advice, whether I should perform naked or not, when it comes to videos, other ideas, Paul's been instrumental. He really has helped me so much over the years. Another guy who I've got a lot of magic from in the last 20 years would be Joe Long. Joe, I think he's now the only email-only dealer. He keeps going strong, emails only. He doesn't need a website. He's happy as a clam. He continues to find amazing magic. His list is very popular. He's an honest seller and really great prices, and he treats you well. So Joe Long's been very instrumental. Another person is Jim Rawlings. Jim Rawlings runs MagicCollectibles.com. And Jim, his website is a great website. It sells magic directly, but it also has a wonderful auction. And it uses the same software that Quality Magic uses, so you'll be familiar with it. In fact, he's got an auction starting tonight, and I'll be on there tonight myself. So if you didn't win something at my auction, go over to Jim's at MagicCollectibles.com, because he's got some great stuff. The other place I buy a lot of magic from is Gabe Friari over at Potter & Potter. I don't buy much from the auction itself, but I do buy a lot QuickerThanTheEye.com. Quicker Than the Eye, they have a lot of really cool magic. Probably one of the biggest permanent online stores right now that you can buy from. Gabe also, he's a publisher, and Squash Publishing is his company. And in fact, one of my favorite books I read in the Porcupine is Heroes of Magic, which was published by Gabe. I love this book. It's a really cool book. And there are 2 other sources I wanted to mention. By the way, there are lots of other people who have contributed to Martin's Magic and my interest in magic, but these are the recent highlights, I guess. Chris Wasuba over at library.com. I'm not exactly sure how I pronounce his name, but wow, without his collection of books and magazines and catalogs all on PDF, I don't think I could do what I do. I mean, tracking down the history on these things is so important. And Chris has done, you know, he started when everyone thought it was a joke to have ebooks. And he's got such an amazing selection now. It's very, very cool. The other place would be Conjuring Arts and askalexander.org. I use that as probably the best search engine outside of library.com. And Conjuring Arts and Alexander, again, both very useful resources for me. So that's some of the places. eBay, I still buy stuff from eBay as well. And you know, I just do this part-time. I do it every 2 months, and I really enjoy doing it. And as long as you keep coming back, we'll keep going. But I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for all that you have done for me. And it really inspires me to keep doing more. If you look at my early auctions 5 years ago, I didn't have anywhere near as many videos. I mean, I really try. I go out of my way. You know, I built the porcupine so I could do this. You know, this whole porcupine we're in right now, it was inspired by these auctions and these videos. So thank you so much again, and I look forward to seeing you in another 2 months. All right, cheers. Oh, I could get used to the champagne, I tell you.